Good morning, children. Welcome to science class. I hope you understood in last session. I just recall the last session about length. What is length? The distance between one point and the other desired point is called as length. The SI unit of length is meter. Is represented by m. Okay. Today's session is mass and weight. Mass. Mass is the measure of the amount of matter in an object. What is mass? Mass is the measure of the amount of matter in an object. What is the meaning of object? Object means one things. ஒரு பொருள் ஒரு பொருளோட நிறைய என்னன்னு பார்க்குறோம். That is object. Next, weight. Weight is the gravitational pull experienced by matter. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. It is represented by kg. The SI unit of length is meter. It is represented by m. At the same time, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. It is represented by m by kg. Okay, asking some. I give one experiment. Hold a sheet of paper in your one hand and a book in another. Which hand feels heaviness? The mass of the book is more than that of a single sheet of paper. Therefore, the pull on the book is more than that of the paper. Hence, our hand has to give more force to hold a book than a paper force. What we experience is called as heaviness. Okay. Now I asking one question. Now a question, see. What is your mass? What is your mass? Otherwise, what is your weight? What is your mass? Otherwise, what is your weight? How do you told the answer? My weight is 10 gram. My weight is 100 gram. You told like that, no? No, no. Your weight is, you already told, no? You told my weight is 10 kg. My weight is 15 kg. Because this is a express in the bigger. How do you say measure the grams? See, you measure in grams, that would be a huge number. Isn't it not? So it is expressed in kilogram. Okay. Bigger weights are measured in ton or metric ton. See, 1000 milligram is equal to 1 gram. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. 1000 kilogram is equal to 1 ton. 1000 milligram. Milligram means small amount. Milligram means small amount. 1000 milligram 1 gram. 1000 gram 1 kilogram. 1000 kilogram 1 ton. Okay. Next one, beam balance. We use beam balance to measure the mass. We use beam balance to measure mass. Okay. See that picture? This is only beam balance. Beam balance works for comparing the mass of an object to that of known mass. Beam balance works by comparing the mass of an object to that of known mass object. Okay. See activity C. Contract your own beam balance using a 2 scrapped coconut shells, string of twigs, thick cardboard as frame and is a little sharpened pencil as index needle. See, what can you achieve? Let's see, find which object is heavier. Find approximate weight of lighter things. Example, leaves, piece of papers, etc. Can you understand what is this experiment? Construct your own beam balance. You take your coconut shell, you make that like that beam balance. You keep one side for a piece of paper, one side you keep leaves. Okay, you can measure which is heavy, which is light. Next one is electronic balance. This is electronic balance. lesson. An electronic balance is a device. Device means what? Device means ஒரு கருவி. ஒரு திங் ஏதாவது நம்ம எடுக்கிறதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம் இல்லையா, அளக்கிறதுக்கெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம் இல்லையா, that is. An electronic balance is a device used to find a accurate measurement of weight. Which device is used to accurate measurement? Electronic balance. Okay, it is used very commonly in laboratories for weighing chemicals to ensure a precise measurement of those chemicals for use in various experiments. Electronic balance may also be used in weighing food, other grocery items as well as jewelry. Okay, I'm already told no, electronic balance is a device used to find a accurate measurement. Okay, it is used for accurate measurement, so that have to use it as well as in jewelry shop. Next one, this is only electronic balance machine. Next, time. Day change into night and night into day. Season also change. We know time passes. How do we measure the passage of time? Clocks are used to measure the time. Am I right? You know how to read a clock face and note in the time. You can also use your pulse of measure rough time. Count the number of pulses that can tell you the time elapsed. In your normal speed of speaking, say 1 little second. 1 little second, 2 little second to count the passage of time. This now 1 little second, 2 little second, that is count the passage of time. Okay. Okay. So for children, we can saw about the mass, beam balance, electronic balance and time. Next video we can see the next class. Thank you.